Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to today's video. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can perform a lookup, okay, and show the last value instead of the first value that it finds. So for those who are quite familiar with Excel, you know that functions like VLOOKUP, index match, and XLOOKUP will always give you the first value it finds for the lookup value that you're searching for. So for example, here I actually embedded duplicates for Jackson Lee. So I have one here, which is the first one, which is 119. And just to make it easy, so I'm going to put a reference here that the first value is 119. And then the next one here is, oh, this is the last one. So this is 102. And I know that this is the third one. So there's another one here. There you go, 184. And these are the values that just for reference, okay? You don't have to do this table over here. I just want it easy for us to go through our video and have the reference here for what should show up if it's the first one or the third one or the second one. So, and just to make sure that we don't miss anything, I'm going to filter the data out and only show Jackson Lee. And then, as you could see, it's the only three, 119, 184, and 102. So now, just to show you, if I perform a VLOOKUP of this value, comma, and then I'm going to look up from D to E, and then comma, and then you know that I have to put here 2 because I need the miscellaneous column to show up, and then I'm going to put a 0 or false for an exact match, enter, and you get 119, which is the first value in our Jackson Lee instances. Now, the problem that we have is we want the last one, okay, to um, to show up. So VLOOKUP will only show you the last one. So the first one, I mean. Now, the next one is for the solution that Microsoft actually have existing right now, 2024, is the use of the XLOOKUP function. So unlike VLOOKUP that you don't have any option to change this feature wherein it only gives you the first value, XLOOKUP can actually do it the reverse. So let's say I have your XLOOKUP. I'm going to click here, the value that we're looking for, and then comma, and then we indicate the column D being the column where we want to search Jackson Lee. And then we're going to bring in the return array and column E, close parentheses, and XLOOKUP will also give you the first one. And just like if you know index match, it will also do the same thing. Now the thing is with XLOOKUP, you actually have more parameters, okay, allowed. So one of them actually has the capability to reverse this. So column E and then comma, and then we're going to ignore, okay, this is the if not found value, so we don't need that for now. The next argument is the match mode, which allows you to determine whether it's an exact match or an approximate match. We also don't need that now. What we need is the last argument, the search mode. The search mode, as you could see, has the option to search either first to last or uh, last to first. And the default is first to last, just like your regular lookup function. But as you could see, there's an option that you can use so that it will sort of like reverse the search and show you the last item. And that is by typing -1, okay, for our um, parameter over here. And if we hit enter after this, you see that we have 102, okay, in the result. So XLOOKUP has, okay, a parameter that can show you the last one instead. Okay. Now, the thing is, XLOOKUP is only available in the recent version of Excel or Excel Online. Now, not everyone has the latest version of Excel, so what should they do if they want to show up the last value instead of the first one? So what we're going to do is we're going to use lookup function. But before I proceed, just take note, if you already have XLOOKUP, then this technically solves your problem and you don't have to watch the remaining parts of the video. But if you want to learn more about Excel and how you can solve this problem without the use of XLOOKUP, let's say you want to make your files compatible with the older or earlier versions of Excel, then feel free to continue watching this video. Now, to solve this without XLOOKUP, without the need for the latest version of Excel, we need to use the lookup function. Actually, the lookup function is the first function of Excel. It actually came before VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP came to be. So it has been in existence for quite some time. However, Microsoft sort of like created VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP instead. And you will see why. Okay, the lookup function is sort of like a forgotten function, and it has to do with the difficulty that you have to use it. So let's say that I'm going to look up this name, comma, and then I'm going to look it up under column D, and then comma, I'm going to search or return the data under column E. And take note of what will show up here. So I'm getting 101. Like, where did that come from? So the thing is, the lookup function will not work if your table is not arranged from lowest to highest or if it's text from A to Z. So to fix this, we will sort the student names from A to Z, for example, and you will see that I'm now getting the last value. And this is what, okay, how different XLOOKUP is, sorry, lookup function is. Instead of giving you the first one, it gives you the last one. And take note that you have to arrange the data from lowest to highest, okay? And if you search it like the opposite way, Z to A, and you will see that we're also not getting the right answer instead. So you're actually required to sort the lookup column A to Z, okay, for this to happen. So just to, oops, I sorted it again. So lookup, okay, will give you the last value, last one, but okay, data has to be sorted. Now, of course, it's not all the time that you can sort the lookup column, okay? So what are you going to do? So unfortunately, if that is the case, then lookup will simply not work. So I'm going to bring back the sorting of my transaction here. So sort smallest to largest, and you will see that the lookup function is now giving us, okay, wrong answer. Okay, wrong answer otherwise. Now, to do this, we have to sort of like do a trick in lookup function that can still manage, okay, to find the last one, the last data without being sorted. So for this trick, you just have to sort of like follow the instructions that I have here. It's quite a tricky one, and explaining it would be quite messy. So just let's go to the answer right away. So the answer here is lookup, and then we're going to type the number 2. So 2 is sort of like a constant that you have to type to make this happen. And then I'm going to not highlight the column D right away, but instead I'm going to reverse it 1 divided by, and then I'm going to pick up the column D. So it's like doing a reverse of column D, okay? It's 1 over the data of column D. But we need to indicate that the data under column D must be equal to that of Jackson D here, cell I7. So we're created sort of like a trick wherein an array that is a result of 1 divided by the value of column D if it is equal to I7. And then finally, the last argument is simply the result vector, so that would still be column E without any changes to its formulation. And then from here, I can close parentheses and see now I have the last value, okay, of the Jackson Lee instances without the need to sort your lookup column. So I hope this somehow help you see the different options that you have, okay, for looking up the last or let's say the latest value that you have for your report. Now, if this helped you, I will appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel or a comment maybe. It really helps us with the engagement and create more videos for you. But for now, this is it, and I'll see you in the next video.